In the beginning, I never put much thought in creating the character. I made the character so small, it was kind of hard to get the berry bushes hitbox. To get started, I began mining flints to craft arrows. I sure clutched the time. As soon as I got the arrows crafted, I encountered my first zombie. I had watched enough apocalypse movies to know headshot do more damage. The number not matching up to my zombie apocalypse memories. After I killed the first one, the number looked suspicious. I was sure hitting the head, so what was the problem? This was a problem. About 30 SWAT, no wonder. This is the second toughest zombie in the mod. Zombies do be carrying some personal belongings, like a hand. You weirdo. Keep on running, keep on jogging, keep on jogging. I got enough water to sustain myself. With enough zombie parts, I crafted the workbench. Next, I got the vendor. It took me some time to figure out there was a craft sign at the top. My guess was that was a new update change. With that figured out, I got the mortar down on the bed. Then I moved to crafting spark powders. At night, I got the forge. Why am I so hard to read and stuff, damn it? At night, I got the forges down for early metal smelting. In the morning, I had to fight the SWAT. I tried to avoid it with my current gears. While avoiding it, I got hit by a sneaky zombie in the bush. Shit, where I caught the virus. I immediately went to search for the cure in the workbench. Due to shortage of materials, I had no choice to live with it. While I was waiting for metal ingots, a casual nuke dropped. I was completely shocked on what happened, and I was also surprised I survived on a brim of health. That same nuke killed the SWAT that was attacking my storage. Glad it did. It gave me some good weapons. With some time spent, I got back where I was. I also got enough for the crossbow. Day passed by. I learned that bloater was the one that caused the nuke the other day. With the crossbow and 28 bullets in my hand, I went out. Soon I hit jackpot. That came way sooner than I thought. Back at base, I tried the shanty foundation, which I am not a fan of. I was out hunting. Then someone came up.
Bro, what is that?
And the hunting was over. It straight up gave me PTSD. I began adding defensive spike. You may notice the weight changed. Yeah, I was messing around with the weight setting. Since I won't be using Dino to help me carry material around, I settled on stats multiplier equal 10. I added some new mods, so you'll be surprised of some new stuff. I also want to mention, I increased the harvest multiplier. During the night, these horde raid would become annoying. Hey yo, nobody touches my base. I began the new day with full metal armor. I then moved to harvesting fiber. Even with the sickle, the hitbox still wonky. Please give me some fiber. Next, I placed a QR bench, which allowed me to craft resource mining pumps. This might sound dumb. I found a way to get resources that you couldn't in this playthrough. I call it equal exchange. Let me show you. First, I put my exchange materials in here. Then, boom, my resources are here. I did equal exchange again for fertilizer. If it was myself alone producing fertilizer, it will take forever. No bloater going to me base and blow up. Wow. In the morning, I went straight to work on the spikes. With the fertilizer, I started planting my wood producing seeds. Hopefully, this will take care of my wood situation. Then I went up the mountain for crystals. With the crystal, I crafted and added greenhouse structures to my wood farm. It was good to know that the spikes are somewhat working. As I was clearing the zombies, Juggernaut came. Strongest, yes. Smartest, questionable. What are you even doing, buddy? I am right here. Bro just walked past me like I wasn't existing here. What are you doing? All that work just for a tire. A tire you giving me? After days of waiting, I finally crafted the metal pump. If you think this was enough, oh boy, this was just the beginning. I then used the necklace I got from zombies to craft the silk pearls. With everything set, I crafted the jetpack. Gas in. Now here we go. For the first few minutes of testing, it was far better than walking or even using the raft. With the jetpack, transferring resources will be a lot better. Altitude and bang. Wow, this could go pretty high. I began adding more forges for faster metal smelting. Then I went mining metals, which I also found obsidian nearby, which will be needed later on as I got back to base. Second metal pump was ready. This is my next target. You know what this means. More forges. In the meantime, I slapped down the fabricator and began crafting polymers. Somehow I found a hack. Well, I basically kinda found a way to move my dead ass heavy ass back home. I don't know if this considered cheating, but I found it. With the industrial forge put down, I could finally retire my forges. So long, everyone. While I wait for metals to smelt, I began placing fence support to make a barrier. The barrier will prevent bloater from damaging my base. Then I began filling it with stone structures at the moment, because metal structures were too expensive for me. With the wall finished, I began redoing the spikes. It became annoying to stop building to deal with these suckers. While wrapping my base in metal foundation, I found out you could add a wall on the side of the foundation. Almost everything complete if you view it like this. I got the surrounding secured. At the front two corner, I made these two tower for turrets. My game is gonna glitch out all this explorer bonus. I then let out my transportation vehicle. Oh yes, our hot air balloon. After further investigation, the hot air balloon would be a letdown. Can we go higher? No, we cannot. Like there's the maximum could go, alright. But I still prefer my jetpack. My jetpack still is number one. I did find some cool land vehicle mods, but the sound, check it for yourself. I don't think my eardrum would appreciate that sound. I think I am overusing the glitch. Alright, I'm leaving with 16,000 in weight. Now let's use this trick to our advantage. A beautiful day, yay, let's go. Next, I unlocked it more pumps to make my base self-sustainable. Basically what happened is, I forget to press record. And I found the Mastercraft rifle and I went and crafted some ammo for it. And I finally unlocked the polymer collector, which I went to craft it, and it needed some polymer, so I crafted some polymer. Then after crafting polymer, I shard off the obsidian because I used it to craft the polymer. So right now heading out looking for obsidian node. They should have some obsidian, you know, there's a lot of metal here. This area is so random looking. Why only one tree like this here? This area may be specialized in spawning shadow main. Maybe right, maybe wrong, I don't know. Incoming launch. I launched so hard, I reach on land. Right now I got 2 metal pumps, 2 stone pumps, 1 obsidian pump, 1 polymer pump, and 1 silica pearl pump. With the generator, I follow up placing the wires. After it got power, I still wasn't sure if it would work or not. Well, I saw him. Shoot. It does work, but not as efficient as I thought. The solution I found was to add a hatch frame. That's working great. I love it. I suddenly got a big brain move. I decided to use a pressure plate to control the generator. Bruh, am I dumb? I used to use this pressure plate, but how? Good to know, don't work on generator, damn it. To craft the mining drill, I decided to look for black pearls. To get the black pearls, I went in a cave and went in very deep. Then I found it. Hopefully after done collecting this, I could find my way out back. The tragic accident happened. Before I got out, I ran out of stamina. If you didn't know, in water you won't regain stamina. I tried swimming without it and it worked-ish. I was happy because I was slowly making progression. Oxygen wasn't a problem, I bought 3 scuba tank. Hey, you know what was a problem? Not able to consume food was a problem. Suddenly I went Super Saiyan out the water. It's a command I use. Once I got home, I crafted a black pearl pump so I don't experience that situation again. To keep up the demand of ammunition, I got a chemistry station. With metal ingots laying around, I used them to craft these floating metal foundation. Let's put the range on medium. High may be too overrated. These things shooting in from miles away. Days of working, my little shaft was finished. Bro, look at me. I look like some mini gunner. Ladies and gents, welcome aboard to the flying air spaceship, aka Sky Platform. Isn't it looking badass? Sad it can attach a gun. Bro, how this thing get ancestor, bro? This cannot mate. What is this thing telling me? Judging from these numbers, I'm sure I overdid the harvesting amount. Well, there was no point stopping now. It was pretty fun to experience once in a while to get so much resources. Just for fun, I added a laser turret on my right hatch. I waited a night for a horde, but it didn't show up, only a few walkers. So I went out searching myself. Luck soon shine on me. Ooh. I got an ascendant pistol. Guess I gotta grind more of these then. Good stuff, good stuff. Come on, buddy. This is the first time I use a cluster bomb in Ark. Maybe just pull on. Hope for the best. Wow. After a lot of looting, I got the collard. Even though they sound like very good use, but it's actually no use. One time use and we throwing that away. Then I went back to base to plan my next move. Suddenly power outage came, which means I lost some of the loot depending on when the game last autosaved. Well, I lost the color, so one item I want. It's hell of a problem that who's put on scope on this here. I went out back to hunt. Hope luck came my way this time. Hello, fat bastard. Loader. I'm bloating so much today. I gotta stop using them. I'm gonna use some of these guns now. Make it too much nice. Drawing too much attention. Let's start the 2 SWAT and see what they're giving me. 10 bullet, not worth it. Really? This week giving me dog? Not worth it. With the amount of zombies around, this is a perfect time for the cluster bomb. Alright. I was expecting big range, but I wasn't expecting that kind of big range. After days of work, I got the antidote. Time to see the effect. Yes, get rid of the fatigue. Nice, thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody. I began building a landing pad. Oh, here's also the emergency room. Then I went out exploring. A boy flying spaceship. In the forest, I found the airdrop. This time, I figured out how to access it without the card. All I had to do was protect the airdrop from being destroyed. Die, 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 die. Holy shit, that's a bloater? I wasn't expecting that. Didn't even see him. Bye, bloater. The drop was disappointing. Even the SWAT gave me better loot. RPG, that is good. I labeled all the metal deposit I found while I was exploring the map. I want a good cliff so I could stand on and clap them boys. As I began looting the body, I also gathered the taxidermy. At base, I struggled to land the balloon on my newly built helipad. No, scratch that. Balloon pad. Eventually, I got it to land. I ain't riding this thing back forever. I don't even know how long I had been searching for this. Finally, I got a control collar, damn it. I was so happy I decided to stop hunting. While exploring, I saw this enormous castle. With the collar, it was time for slave. A few poke and collar on. Well, that was simpler than I thought. Eat the capture. I thought it would be a bodyguard. Well, it was still entertaining. How you guys rate my exhibition? I would rate myself a solid 6.5 out of 10. I also made a dock for my canoe and raft. Then I spent most of my time out in the mountain killing zombies. How many spawning in, dog? This can't be captured. Okay, nice to know. Can't capture that. Ah, not a self, no bloater either. To step up the security, I got the heavy auto turret. Oh my lord. See that is what they call powered. There you go, guy, you fully SWAT as well. With the minigun on my hands, I was looking menacing. The game began to get boring due to the lack of things to do. So I upgraded my outer wall to metal to prepare for the final battle. Tons of ammo and turret loaded. I was hoping to draw attention with the rocket launcher because zombie does attract the noise. But barely a few zombies came in. I thought it was the effigy that was blocking them. Demolish. That's it for you. That's quite some range for the shotgun. Aye, Juggernaut. Oh, why did I take my kill? Almost got a Juggernaut. Fully ready? Yes, fully ready. Blue jeans. Small guy. Nice hat. Whole lot of ammo, weapon. Yes, fully ready. Checking loadout. To end the playthrough in somewhat epic way, I summoned the Giga. Oh no 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 no. Let's go. Die. Big party's about to start. I know this is about zombie apocalypse, but there isn't much zombie spawning. Come on. To be honest, I was kind of disappointed how fast the Giga died. Let's try again. Let's try 2 this time. Oh no 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 no. Yeah, see what else happened? Not in my base, dog. Let me see what you got. Cluster bomb? Well, at least I killed one, I think. Adios for him. Adios, broski. Not even 2 put up much a fight. Well, I summoned a 150 giga. And the outcome, well, I guess we all was expecting it, but not that quick. It was kinda shock to me. After waking up, I went to the exhibit and geared myself up. Back in the fight, I went. Die. Load him up. Give him nade. Give him all the nade. Damn it. Give him everything. Load him up. I don't care. Ah! Die! As night reached, us killed, fire secured, food and water loaded. Off we go. Thank you for watching. This video is possible because I use command and spawn. Bye bye.